You missed an entire morning of playing musical bands where I'm assigned with Hardshell. And let me just say her plate number from here. 68F353B. Via, just give her regular plates. Like, seriously. Because initially, as I was gonna say in a vlog that I almost uploaded yesterday, I was assigned with blindfold. And you know, I'm happy she started. And one thing I always do is I look around and make sure all the turn signals work. And she reported on her dash that the turn signal didn't work. So they reassigned me to Marissa, B99 RXT, another 4-seater. Someone hates me to drive a 4-seater. I don't know what it is, and I prefer the 4-seaters. So I get inside, no key fob detected. Try again, no key fob detected. Mind you, the key fob is in the glove compartment of that particular van and everything. But I guess the battery was dead. So there's that. And now they gave me hard shell, and I'm just happy everything works to a degree. And I'm happy that there's a pay adjustment. But the one day I worked before vacation, I reported everything, and you know, my paycheck still wasn't up to the standard that I wanted. My desired standard, people, my desired standard is basically a little higher than it was. I'm not saying it was bad, but I feel like I should have got more money. Like, honestly, when you got bills to pay, hey, you're picky. You gotta be picky sometimes. So it's 5:57 right now. Going on that little rant. I'm just happy everything works. I would have been mad if I had to go home with compensation, because it's literally just to compensate for the van and everything. Things that I would have had but don't have and everything. So I'm happy everything works. Literally only have 2 minutes until game time to set up everything, but we'll see how the day goes. 7:56, and this is my first time without passengers. I'm basically near the Greenville area, basically in the same area as the lot. Like, it was just a lot of drive arounds and everything. But what I love about summer vacation, no traffic, because right now we would be in the peak of it. But this is basically how it is all morning, minus if you're going to the Holland Tunnel, which is still clear thanks to congestion pricing, don't get me wrong, but still. It could have been a little bit better. Like, literally when I was driving my first passenger this morning to the historic downtown area, it was a little much. So now I got a reverse express run that should be able to take me around different places, and we'll see how that goes. 8:39, and I'm basically over by Palisades Hospital. It's like 2 blocks down to the right. But like, the day has been going good as far as traffic is concerned and everything. Like, the only thing that gets me is when I'm behind slow drivers and everything. So I am 2 cars behind this one driver that has the Infinity equivalent of the Nissan Armada. I forgot the name of it, but basically, I'm not saying that I want him to speed, but I wanted him to go faster than he was going and everything. And sad to say, he was also from New York. So basically, I'm like, there's 2, like, the car behind him also wants to get around and everything. But instead of like choosing to like speed up or whatever, we thought we could finally get around him. Because we see he's going in the turning lane. He doesn't, without using turn signal, cuts back in, almost creams the guy that's directly behind him and everything. And it's just messing things up, getting things worse. we end up going up, and there's a little bit of traffic up ahead, but there's a few cars stopping. Normally I do like little taps on the horn to get people moving, and you know, oh, it's not like a long jerky honk or whatever, but the guy still thinks that he's being offended and decides to flip me off. And I'm like, dude, you have no humility at all. Why do you have a license? I'm sorry to say it. Like, there are some people, just take them off the road. I'm sorry. If you take them off the road, traffic could go a little bit smoother. I just had to say that. So, you know, now I got another line run that I gotta take care of and everything. And, you know, I just had to give off that entire rant. 9:30, and I'm over here at Harsmith's Cove, and I was just able to finish what was going to be an express run, but then one passenger canceled. So whether I could have got here sooner or less and everything, it doesn't even matter, because like there was some buildup by the Holland Tunnel, but I took the local streets here. But what was cool was I ended up being behind 2 Waymo cars, the automatic taxi cabs that they have in California, and basically I was able to, you know, check them out and everything, and you know, they look pretty cool. They had the Jaguars, not the older Chrysler Pacifica hybrids like what we have right now, and technically what I'm in, because the Voyager is basically a Pacifica. So got 1 more hour left. Got at this point probably just shuttle runs going forward, and you know, basically I'll be able to get through that. And you know, let's just hard cut to the lot. Which of the new vans at Via Jersey City drive the best? Hondas definitely have the best driving sensation. The Toyotas have the best fuel efficiency and arguably durability, because they're all hybrids. And the Kias, they have the biggest and clearest infotainment screen I've ever seen. Driving wise, they drive awful. I am so happy I parked next to my truck, only because like I only been out here for like less than 2 minutes and I'm already heating up. Like, but either way, the day is done. You're gonna see on my dash that I need an oil change and everything. I'm taking care of that this Friday. Like, definitely got a lot after coming back from my staycation, which I thoroughly enjoyed and everything. I know it looked like last week Monday I was furious when I took the Peter Pan bus, and there were some things that frustrated me and everything, but I still was able to enjoy the trip. There are aspects of Peter Pan bus that I do appreciate, like the professionalism of the driver and so much more and everything, even arguably more so than the Greyhound operator. And it's not because of the stereotypical bad reputation that Greyhound bus lines have and everything. Like that driver was cool. It's just, you know, it's just a lot of the circumstances. If you saw that video with that truck that almost creamed us. But altogether, driving today was okay. Yeah, it's 90 degrees out, 93 degrees out. Like, my God. And yeah, oh, that's what I also need to take care of, man. Like the inspection pictures for Blindfold behind me, and she's still behind me looking in the rearview mirror. Got to take care of that. But altogether, along with the trips, I was able to take care of some updates and everything. Like last week was the release of my new book, Imagination for Nerds, which is available on Amazon Kindle. I'll put the link in the description. It's now available for $2.99. And basically, one of the reasons why I like to have electronic versions of my book series as opposed to hard copies is because I like to make all the changes and updates that I like. That's something that Walt Disney was known for when it came to Disneyland. He wasn't just happy with what opened in July of 1955, which, wow, that actually makes 70 years this month actually. He wasn't just happy with the status quo. He was always happy and willing to make adjustments and changes to his park for the 11 years that he enjoyed it. it before his death in 66. So I like to do the same thing with everything in my series. Like, there are some updates that are coming soon to my first book and my second book in the series, so be on the lookout for that. If you want, you could follow me on Amazon Kindle for those updates, and that's that. But just ready to go home and just getting the cool air out of the heat. See y'all later.